Veterans Cash Lottery ticket. It's a scratch-off lottery ticket. Began almost a decade ago. It's raised over almost $12 million for helping our veterans with respect to homeless veterans and helping them get shelter, helping our veterans who are suffering from post-traumatic stress and helping them get the help they need, helping with respect to health insurance and health coverage for our veterans, as well as employment help as well. That's the whole idea of Veterans Cash. It's a way that everyday people can help a great cause and have fun at the same time. Whether you win or lose on this lottery ticket, we all win in Illinois. We help those service members who have answered the call to duty, our veterans. We have nearly 750,000 veterans in this state. It's important we take good care of those who have borne the battle. I helped get this law passed about a decade ago. It passed on 1 minute to midnight by the Illinois Senate, and it's really done a great job. It's helped, I think, about 240 different veterans organizations all over our state. And here we are at the holiday time, and sometimes when you're looking for a token of gratitude or something you want to give a person you think highly of at this time, why not a Veterans Cash Lottery ticket? It's also a good stocking stuffer for friends and family at Christmas or a holiday season as well. We've been doing this for quite some time. It's very, very successful. Frankly, far more than we ever imagined. The organizations, the veterans organizations that have participated in Veterans Cash. And I've bought tickets every year. I encourage everyone to do so. Once in a while you win. I think the maximum prize this year, we'll hear from Mike Jones, but I think it's 20,000 this year?
250,000.
All right, 250,000. Holy mackerel. All right. So we want everybody to consider that, $250,000. In the past, it has really been very, very successful at helping grassroots organizations that are veterans organizations help those who need a helping hand, particularly with homelessness, with post-traumatic stress disorder, with coverage, health coverage for those who fall through the cracks in the VA system, and then definitely to make sure that we help our veterans get a job. I think these are causes that we all can believe in. It's a great way to raise money for it. It goes back to the very beginning of the American experiment, before when we were fighting King George in England. The United States of America, right after we declared our independence, helped fund our government with lotteries. And we'll hear more from Mike Jones about that. But there is a great history in our country of using lotteries to help important causes. And this is one of the most important causes that we can possibly come up with. We've had so many men and women who've come forward at a key time in our history, whether it's recently after 9/11 or whether it was in the Gulf War or the Vietnam War or the Korean War or World War II or any of our conflicts. We know that there are heroic men and women who always answer the call to duty. And one of them is going to speak next. He's a United States Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. The motto of the United States Marine Corps is Semper Fidelis. Semper Fi for short. It means always faithful. This month, again, was the birthday of the United States Marines, founded on November 10th of 1775, and our Director of Veterans Affairs in Illinois is with us today. He knows how important this is, that Veterans Cash can help our veterans get the services and the programs they need to go forward in life. And Rodrigo Garcia, take it from there.
Thank you very much, Governor. I appreciate it. And good morning, everyone. I want to give a special gratitude to everyone who's coming here today to partake in this event. We also want to provide gratitude to the military veterans and the veteran organizations that are here today. Many of them behind us that have not only been recipients of Veterans Cash, but have also ensured that veterans and their families are taken care of out in their communities. So what are the stakes here as tens of thousands of service members are coming home over the next few years back to the state of Illinois? We know that a society who knows the perils who affect our service members when they're coming home, a society that says, when you come home, we will make sure we take care of you. For example, if we see what society did after World War II, when millions of folks were coming home and they said, we will make sure we take care of you, and they passed what was then the World War II GI Bill of Rights, which was education, employment, housing, consumer loans. Well, that put in motion one of the greatest generations that we've ever seen in the country. That economy produced millions of college-educated veterans. It produced over 450,000 engineers. It produced tens of thousands of doctors. It produced over 75,000 scientists, over 200,000 teachers. And so we know that when we put forward innovative approaches, and when we as a society say, when you come home, we will take care of you, we know that the benefits are multiple. Now, we also know that government is not the only solution. We know that we must partner with community organizations out there to ensure that we take care of our men and women who are coming home. And that is why we are here today. Now, we understand this innovative approach does not solve every problem out there, but they help us address a few, and through this innovative approach, we'll be able to tackle homelessness and housing, we'll be able to tackle long-term care, we'll be able to tackle employment, we'll be able to tackle access to health care, we'll be able to tackle post-traumatic stress, and we'll be able to put forth money into not-for-profit organizations throughout the state of Illinois. From Rockford to Marion, from Peoria to Chicago, organizations have received millions and millions of dollars through the generosity of the citizens of Illinois. So often, as I'm going out there, I am often asked, how can I help? We understand that the issue can be very complex, from articulating military training into academic credits, to solving the challenge of veteran unemployment. But I have a very easy answer today. They can go out there and purchase a Veterans Cash ticket, because 100% of the net proceeds from Veterans Cash will go to organizations. We at IDVA will not take overhead. We will not take a percentage. We will donate 100% of the proceeds that we receive from the Illinois Lottery back into the veteran organizations throughout the state of Illinois. So help us, help them. And it makes a great stocking stuffer. It makes a great party gift. It makes a great way to thank many of your staff or your friends or your families. So we hope that you can join us to help those who have borne the battle. I want to especially thank Governor Quinn, who made this a reality. It was the first program of its kind in the entire nation. And because Illinois leads the way when it comes to veterans programs, many other states have adopted and copied this program. And so we want to give him much gratitude for being able to support veteran organizations throughout the state of Illinois, not only with his perseverance and his commitment to veterans, but also to Veterans Cash and the near $12 million that have gone out to these organizations. Thank you very much for joining us here today.
All right, well said. Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you for your leadership. I see Bob Adams is here. He's with the Nick Larson Shelter for Homeless Veterans out in Wheaton. I was there at the dedication, and I know Nick Larson's family, United States Marine, served our country so honorably and gave his life for our democracy. So for those who are looking for a way to say thank you to those veterans who have come home, to keep faith with them, this is a great way to go. We're going to bring forward now Mike Jones, who is the superintendent of the Illinois Lottery. Mike has an encyclopedic knowledge of lotteries, going back to the time when he served with George Washington during the Revolutionary War. But he does know a lot about this, and it is an interesting history that in our country, all the way back to the beginning of our country, folks have seen buying a lottery ticket as a way to help the cause, the overall great cause, a cause that is larger than ourselves. And helping veterans is an important cause we should all look for every day a way to do. And without further ado, we'll bring forward Mike Jones and take it from there. Mike, okay, buddy?
Hey, Governor, thank you very much. Well, I finally figured out a marketing plan, Governor, for this game, which is that if you and I and Rodrigo could walk around this state and go up to every adult in this state and say, hey, do you know that the Illinois Lottery has a game called Veterans Cash, where for $5 you can take a chance on winning $250,000 instantly. But if you lose, the money goes to programs that benefit our 800,000 veterans. I would think 100% of those adults would say, I would absolutely buy that ticket. This is what a lottery is all about. You risk a small amount of money against very long odds to win a very large prize, $250,000, with the net proceeds going to something you believe in. And with Veterans Cash, you make the choice that you want to support programs that help veterans throughout our state. So far, we've sold over 1.4 million tickets so far this year. So far, we have our first $250,000 instant winner. There are 4 of them in this game. Wow. Now, wouldn't you, if I was going to write a script about how this game should be introduced, I couldn't write a better script than to say that Laura Sauls, small town Southern Illinois, walked into a lottery retailer on Veterans Day, bought a veterans cash ticket, and won $250,000. That's what a lottery is all about. And I always have to say this about the governor. He didn't realize that when he was trudging the aisles in Springfield to get this bill passed, that he was following in the footsteps of Benjamin Franklin, who organized the lottery in the city of Philadelphia. The city of Philadelphia in those times was a Puritan city. No gambling, no drinking. It was almost like trying to get a bill passed in Springfield. He took the committee in charge of this out secretly to a bar. They had a few beers, and he passed a lottery law to buy cannon for Philadelphia to protect it during the French and Indian War. It's what a lottery is all about. Please participate. You'll be helping our veterans. Thank you.